what's up guys? So back in the States, didn't really film a travel vlog back in the States. We're back. Japan was super sick again. Definitely sad that I had to leave early, but it is what it is. Gonna get started on working on the cars again. The Infiniti is definitely gonna be the first thing on the bucket list because Aaron, he runs Mansfield Dynamics and makes sick angle kits and other stuff. Really good machinist, really good driver, understands suspension geometry and stuff like that. So always wanted to run one of his kits, and with having the G35, I finally have a platform where I can run one of them. Which I guess, yeah, we'll show that now. Show you what kit I got, what it all comes with. Having to move stuff around in the house, so my like downstairs bathroom by the garage kind of turned into my storage area, but here we are. This is his grassroots kit for the G35 or V35 Z33 chassis, so that's 350Z and G35, but yeah, comes with, well, that bolt just fell out, but offset rack spacers, new lower control arms, and I don't know if Nissan still calls this a tension rod, but yeah, tension rods, and then new tie rod mounting points for the knuckle. Got new longer inner tie rods, outer tie rods, and yeah, this is the whole kit. He also did make one spare, because this is, he does design his kit with a crumple zone, and this piece, which is right here, is the crumple zone. So if this takes an impact, bends or whatever, you just unbolt this. This is your coilover mount. Yeah, coilover mount. So you just unbolt this, and pretty much slide this out, slide the new one in. There, with this kit, there are two things that are going to be reused, which is the factory knuckle, and the upper control arm. I believe, if I remember correctly when I was talking to him, he has a like Pro-Am or Pro Spec kit, and that does come with the upper control arm, which the only difference, that's like the only difference with it. So if at some point I wanted to upgrade and go with that setup, all I'd have to do is just buy the upper control arm from him and give me a little bit more adjustment on the car for, I think it's just camber mainly, maybe some other things. It'll probably take me, I'll have to get familiar with the kit to kind of understand everything it can do, but I've seen his like version 1 S13 kit, and yeah, this is definitely a large upgrade in terms of simplicity, but still having that same amount of freedom of adjustment. So yeah, pretty much all I'm gonna do tonight, because this video is we're getting started on working on this thing. All I'm gonna do is get it up on jack stands, take the wheels off, put the battery charger back on it, because I want to figure out if there's a parasitic draw in the car or the alternator's dead. Because I don't know if I filmed it, but yeah, after we put the hydro and stuff in, the battery won't stay charged. So more than likely an alternator, so I'm gonna have to drop a little bit more money into this thing. But yeah, so angle kit, figure out why the battery is not charging or is having issues, and then adjust my factory parking brake, because that thing is not grabbing. And then this car, which I'm going to make a priority to work on this, because I know towards the end of last year, after moving in here, I want to say like September, we kind of put this car on the shelf after getting the ECU and stuff put in. But yeah, so getting both of these, coming back from Japan a little early is kind of messing with my schedule a little bit, but positive side is having more time to get the cars setup. Mainly the G, because there are some big events I want to hit this year. Or bigger events. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking because this clip is already long. I'm definitely gonna have to trim out some stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. Maybe set you guys up for, I guess, just putting this thing up in the air, wheels off, and battery tender. Alright, so got the battery plugged in. Hopefully this thing's still good, but when I plugged it in, it was at like 1.9 volts, which isn't great. But yeah, wheels are off, so can start tearing apart all of this. Thankfully, all I need to do is pretty much just drop the whole lower control arm setup. Which, yeah, because the rest of it, the upper control arm and the knuckle stay on, which is a good thing because, yeah, it's this side. The bushing is just completely blown out and not even, it's like barely there on this side. So, yeah, rear's off so we can take care of the parking brake. It's the same on both sides. Yeah, so tomorrow should be a fun day. I think it's gonna rain, so yeah. Also, the way I have the garage, I flip the cars, which I think I like this a little bit better. I feel like there's more room because I'm not running into my shelves and other toolbox and stuff like that on that side. So yeah, we're here on this side. I think that's going to be it for tonight, and I'll pick this back up tomorrow when I get started. Alright, what's up guys? Yeah, it's just about a week later, and we're finally going to get started on this thing. Weather's like perfect, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, David's on his way here, so we can get started on the angle kit. And yeah, I still have no idea what's going on with the battery. Also, the throttle body thing that's doing its thing again, so that's pretty cool, but kind of have an idea on how to fix that, so try and get that done too. See where we're at. Got to move a couple things in the garage to make some space, but yeah. We're finally getting started back on cars, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down. Move some stuff around, get some things set up, grab some tools, and get started. Alright, so I figured I might as well break this down, but yeah, here's the things that we're gonna be replacing with all of what comes in the new angle kit. So, but yeah, so this arm right here, up top, that's gonna get replaced. We got a new tie rod, both inner and outer, and then the lower control arm back here will get replaced. And hopefully Aaron has, we'll get to that, but hopefully he has a front sway bar mount. I wasn't really paying attention when I looked at it before. But yeah, that, and then even our spot for where the tie rod bolts in will be getting replaced. So yeah, most of this stuff underneath. The only thing remaining from the original stuff is going to be, of course, the hub, the knuckle, and this upper control arm. But yeah, David's on his way, and while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and just get started on bolting stuff. Got to wait for him to get the Cressida hood over there moved so we have space to work. And then, yeah, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. I know it's a car guy thing to constantly say that, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna start unbolting whatever I see and go from there. All right, so I don't think I'm supposed to do this, which means all of my bushings are blown. How much the lower control arm shifts. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be straight. And even turning this way is so stiff. David, what did we find out?
Your bushings are not doing bushing stuff?
This is that bushing that I was talking about that was blown and I've been drifting on it. Yeah, we dropped the arm and the whole bushing just fell out. So that's pretty cool, but pretty much all the bushings and ball joints on this whole side of the car are gone.
Yep.
Non-existent.
That's how it works.
So, how I was drifting this car, no idea, but that'll feel so nice. Alright, so me and David got all this junk ripped out of the car. Now we gotta go to O'Reilly's, pick up some Loctite, because apparently I don't have any. Oh, is this one of my rags or your rags?
That one's the rag I was using,
huh?
but it's yours.
But yeah, so we're gonna go to the store, get some stuff, and start putting everything together. Alright, so we're back. Got some Loctite. And yeah, so probably not going to be able to finish putting all this together today. My front ball joints are pretty much blown out. So got new ones coming in this afternoon. And then tomorrow, picking up new sway bar end links for the front, because those are also blown. Pretty much all the bushings, bearings, ball joints, everything in the front is just gone. But yeah, so David is doing something and we'll get started on putting everything together. Alright, so after fighting with the car and me and David missing all but 2 brain cells at this point, finally got everything pretty much together aside from ball joints and sway bar end links. What's up? But yeah, I'm gonna hand the camera off to David so we can check out what we're looking at for angle. Yeah, this is definitely a rough thing because I know my caster and all those adjustments are all jacked up, but here you go, buddy.
Alright.
It can't be more than a couple degrees. Where did I put my keys? That's a good question.
Right there. Yeah, I'll choose them. And then it's a car with a motor, and then we do that.
That's not bad. What?
Just everything bounces. Yeah.
Hopefully I'm not rubbing. We'll have to check that once we get the car on the ground.
Yep. A little bit of angle.
A little pink.
Yeah. I'll get that. He's almost professional.